You want 2 and 2? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's do it. We have rosters. Good morning and welcome to Brookfield Central High School, the Thanksgiving Shootout. With me momentarily will be Coach Todd Hansen of Kettle Moraine. Before we start today, we got to look back to yesterday. 9 games. We were here until about 8 o'clock last night. We had some great games. We had some interesting games. So can't go forward without looking back. Coach Todd Hansen, Kettle Moraine. Let's talk about your game yesterday against Germantown. Your thoughts?
They were really good.
Insight, folks. There it is. It's not getting any better than that.
Well, I mean, KK's unbelievable. Replicate that anything. She did something that was way too much. They didn't seem like they missed a 3-pointer. They made 16. It's hard to do by anything. I mean, I don't think we played poorly. I mean, we played 75 points.
Right.
We just got to do better. But they're really good. I mean, you want to play teams like that and see what you got to do to get better.
All right, we are just about set for the anthem and the starting lineups. So in a moment, we'll go silent. We'll let Bobby take over and get us going over at the scorers table. We're in the main gym today. Yesterday, I was in the Aux gym. Had 4 outstanding games coming in here. In the first game to kick off our day, New Berlin Eisenhower and Heartland Arrowhead. And we're just about set for the anthem. We're going to go quiet here.
Brookfield Central High School welcomes you to the 10th annual girls basketball Thanksgiving Shootout game featuring 23
be having a sound issue, but we're going to bring you the game nonetheless. Got Ed Swab on the camera. Northwest. They said one little Arrowhead playing here yesterday. They looked fantastic against a depleted Pius team. You have to be honest about that part of it. We're underway. Loud and clear. Thank you, Larry. That's what we needed to hear. Right away, we got a foul right away. We're gonna have a tie-up. You got rosters?
Yep.
Excellent. All right. We might be set. All right, so tie-up right away to get us going. Difference I saw yesterday and the little bit I did about a half of the Arrowhead game is their defense, which is always strong, but they look more active. Like they're lighter on their feet and getting in the passing lanes, disrupting everything. Drive down the lane, finish. Gets our scoring going for the day. And rightfully so. She was the best player on the floor yesterday. And that's what I'm talking about the defense right there. Elena Harper last year looked just, ooh, that was a double drill. Right? Literally off the referee's feet. But Elena Harper just looks like a much more confident, much more active player than a year ago. Splits the defense, draws the foul, and gonna shoot a couple.
He's going to the basket twice now in this game.
Let's get the scoreboard up here.
Phoebe Fetzel will go to the left.
Take a minute to play with this. Fouls on 11 White. That is Sarah Larson. Correction. Yep. Bryn Fustenberg. You take this. I'm going to play with the scoreboard for a little bit.
All right. Frenzel made the first of 2 free throws.
We switched iPads, so it's... And they'll change it up. They went 1-3-1 a couple different times yesterday, too. All right, we're up and rolling. Let's show it, though. Let's get it up there. There we go. Double team, weak side help came over, get a steal, go the other way with it. And that's new basketball right there. Usually you're going to the hoop, instead flaring to the corner, squaring up for a three. Sam's on the way, no good. Harper underneath, using the McHale moves. He's gonna get it for traveling. We talked about, as you saw yesterday with Coach Ron Gavinsky. I said it numerous times, I love watching bigs work the McHale moves. Oh, yeah. When they do it right with the proper footwork, it is just hard to stop. It's so fun to watch, too. Good hammer pass. Come back to the right side. Good defense. Somehow found someone open. Frenzel cuts off the drive. Hit, right corner. Harper comes away with it. Arrowhead pushes. Left side, 3 on the way. Good. Who hit that? Was that Schlager? Okay, Schleicher. Really blocked. Post inside, no good. Renzo comes away, she pushes. Wide open, right corner, 3 on the way. Off the mark. That would have been a nice way to start if you're Arrowhead. Set up. We're trying to figure out who's what. We got our rosters literally as we were going on air.
And she's attacking the basket there for the third drive. She's got a basket and she's gotten fouled twice going to the basket.
What's it like when you lose 2 big-time players like Arrowhead did? And retain so many of your starters' minutes and your key bench players who move into that starting rotation, so you still have a base to work off of.
Absolutely.
Nice lob into Harper. Drive, kick, another hammer. 8-4 the score. Good pass. He had 2 cutters. He had 2, which meant he had none. Frenzel drive, kick, 3 on the way. Harper cleans up the mess. Foul. She is tough down there. She's just so much bigger and again so much more active than a year ago. And it's showing on both ends of the floor.
She's playing with a lot of confidence right now.
She comes away with a lot more offensive rebounds. And defensively, she's really good job doing the help side.
She's just got so much to
That's the first one. 9-4 score, 12:36. Left in the first half, being number 1 of 4 here in the main gym. We have 4 in the Ox gym as well. First one kicking off at 11 o'clock. Harper gets the second free throw. 10-4, everybody. That's your score. 12:30 left, first half. Drive to the hoop. No good. They're getting looks. But when you know you've got bodies there, drive, kick, 3 on the way, no good. With the wires on the ball. And another offensive rebound. And another 3 attempt. But they're not shy. And that was an issue with them last year. Not being shy, but knocking down 3s. Teams would sit in zones, and this year that's not the case. Early on, Harper causes problems. Look inside, Harper collects, able to finish. 12-4, and you have to wonder if Eisenhower's going to take one. 30 11:25 left here in the first half. Today's sponsor, Savalia Financial Advisors. Dream, plan, enjoy. Savalia Financial Advisors, a proud sponsor of high school girls basketball and dreamers everywhere. For more, go to dreamplanenjoy.com. That's dreamplanenjoy.com. Oh, scoreboard went out. We may have a slight delay. And if you're Eisenhower, you're like, yes, all right. Yeah, oh, ticking up there. All right, well, we've got a 12-4 score once they get it up there. Arrowhead coming out yesterday, jumped on Pius right away. Now come out jumping on Eisenhower. We're talking two strong programs. And if you Coach Whitty, you can, of course, continue this, not only this pace, but this outcome. You got to be feeling really good as you're getting ready to go into arguably the toughest conference in the area. I mean, you guys, there's no days off.
No breathing.
Falls on 10. Kendall Blitz, that's your first personal 4.
Worse than that, the line for shoot.
They keep going back to it, and it's opened up back to the Carters, but they've yet to Who shot the free throws on the other end? 1 of 2. Okay. Deflecting that foul.
Falls on number 4, Greg Hansen, that is your first personal. 2,
10:21 left, first half. Trying to get some technical issues taken care of. Hopefully, getting back. There's the hammer. Not only manning up, but also in the help side. Drive, floater, no good. Kick out. Every shot's contested. Shot, good. They needed that 3 to break the tie. Back threes. We're going to take it with them. You're watching. Back live at Brookfield Central. 13-10 our score as we approach the 9-minute mark. Arrowhead in their powder blue, Eisenhower in their home white. See if Eisenhower can get it inside. Enzo trip. That's the 15th foul already for Eisenhower.
Frenzo's driven 4 times. She's gotten 3 fouls.
Fouls on 12. Taylor Lee, her first personal.
No free throws. I'm not saying it was on the floor. Sweet drive, Frenzo. They just cleared it out for her, and she overlaid it. Had a wide open look. Push right side, deflected out of bounds. Great hustle play right there by Greta Hansen. 8:35 left, first half. Stem the tide momentarily at least. Under 8 now in the first half, 16-10. Kick out, nothing there. Good patience shown by Eisenhower. Good ball movement, top of the key, 3, no good. Great box out. Hansen did a great job just clearing that for the rebound. Got it.
And Deanberg.
We're fired up and ready to go. The things I do. Legend, let me know. Are we better now? I've been told by the chieftain we're all set.
Harper back in the game for Arrowhead.
Uh-oh. Go ahead. You hear you? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can't hear you at all. That's unusual. Let's see what I can do there.
I hear a lot of background noise now, that's for sure.
All right, how's that?
Background noise is,
There we go. Yeah, we still got the background noise.
but it wasn't not as loud as it was.
How's that?
No, it's fine now.
Okay. Yeah, it was 19-12 our score. .636 left first half. We think we've got our
I can't hear
technical
you.
issue. You can't hear me?
Mm-mm.
It's probably best. How about now?
Nope.
But you can hear. Oh, that's wonderful. .622 left first half, 19-12 our score. Todd can't hear me. I can hear Todd. Yeah, he can't hear me. Let's see. You can hear me now?
Talk again.
You can hear me? Yes? No?
No.
No, he can't. If I'm muted, he can hear me. Ah, the fun of technology. When it works, it's so wonderful. And when it doesn't, it's not. We're going to try to get to halftime and reboot. See what that does. Corner three on its way. No good.
Nice rebound for Eisenhower. Lemberger.
Let's see who they're going to get this foul on.
Bella Sams with the foul. Oh, nice play.
And a foul. Kylie Lemberger, first one, up and good.
Now I hear you.
Now you do.
Yep.
So strange, so strange. And she hits them both. So it's a 6-point game, 20-14, under 6, first half. Game 1 of 4. Here in the main gym, 4 in the Aux gym. You got 8 more today. Inside, they're going to say a hold on 5, and that's Lexi Bugoski.
Bonus for Arrowhead.
Nope. They called it offensive and called it on Harper. Interesting. Now we got a discussion happening right in front of us. As we approach the 5.5-minute mark. Eisenhower down 6. Loving that hammer pass, sweep, swing, 3 on the way, no good. Harper box out, push, Frenzel. Frenzel, drive, get it back, get a body call. So Arrowhead gonna shoot some more free throws. They are living on the free throw line to start us. Bonus free throws coming for Jenna Erickson. Hits the first one. We've got a delay on the floor. Discussing who the foul was on that last play. It was on Lemberger.
Nothing.
Outgoing sound is fine, I'm being told. He just can't hear me. It's probably for the best. Second free throw off the mark. Eisenhower looking to push. Harper just uses her length. Complete denial there. Now Frenzel. Shot on the way, long. Under 5 now, first half. 21-14 the score. Little floater, up and in. Lemberger. Leads down to 5. 4:30. 4:35 left, first half. Arrowhead substitution. Greta Hansen checks out. And Schleicher checking in.
And I can hear you, Ed.
Now you can hear me. I'm being told that they can hear us.
Well, that's good. Well, maybe.
And we
not
were told,
good.
right? We were told don't touch anything anymore. That's our road.
I haven't touched anything.
No, you have not. That's our road producer, Larry Legend.
And my phone doesn't work, so.
Yeah, you started all these problems.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Backdoor cut again. Layup good. Kylie Lemberger. So she's been the offense the last few minutes, and it leads down to 3. 3 on the way, and just like that, it's doubled to 6.
Man, both times Eisenhower's cut it to 3. Arrowhead's responded with a 3 of their own.
Sarah Larson hitting that last 3 as we approach the 4-minute mark. They're trying to post up inside. Great defense.
That was really
fantastic.
Good. And Hoffman definitely had the size advantage there.
And now you get a trail 3. Good. Rolled around and down. So Larson creates the defense on one end. She's now hit back-to-back threes and lead just like that up to 9. Eisenhower answer 3. No good. Frenzel open court. Gonna get a charge.
She had a nice,
Coach
nice hesitation dribble there, but.
Coach Woody, I don't know that he agreed with it. He came down to sit by us. Coach, he looked right at you like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
I don't think you liked the call.
I don't think you did either.
And I'd have to concur, but you know what? That's all right. 3:27 left, first half. He whipped his head around, came over and sat directly in front of us.
Yes, he did.
We're on the far end, the north end of the court, versus the Aux Gym where we were high above everything looking down from center court. Give you an idea where we're at. Skip pass. Great job cutting that baseline off. Drive, kick, 3, short. Offensive rebound, Lemberger.
Well, these last 3 minutes are going to be key here. I mean, Arrowhead was up 9, and obviously Eisenhower would like to get this down to about 4 or 5 by halftime. And Arrowhead wants to push this up to double digits.
So it's going to be a sprint to these final 2:40 left. Kylie Lemberger has been the offense the last 4 minutes for Eisenhower. Last 8 points have come from them. Of course, all stats are unofficial. Just a reminder, because I know I'm missing a couple of points in here somewhere. How's your phone? Any better?
Nope. So if anyone's trying to get a hold of me, I can't do anything.
Lemberger traveled. She did. She planted that foot and just kind of let it slide a little bit right in front of the referee. 2:16 left, first half, 27-20. Eisenhower trailing. Eisenhower in their home whites. Arrowhead in their powder blue. Couple of subs coming in both ways. As they're kicking off in the other gym. 8 more games today, 9 yesterday, 8 today. Sam's cut off. Drive, Larson bumped out, and she's gonna go shoot free throws. It's a little bump, not much, but it was enough to create the contact, and Ava Meyer's gonna pick up a foul.
Arrowhead's done a really nice job on their dribble drive of attacking the basket. And then when the defense collapses, you know, finding open shooters. And they've been going hard to the basket.
First free throw, up and in. Eight first half points now for Larson, including those back-to-back threes when the lead was down to 3. Back up to 9, 1:50 remaining. It's just been a game of runs. And right now it's just been Arrowhead having more. And I think if you're Coach Monfrey of Eisenhower, you have to be pleased with your looks at least.
Yeah, they've had a lot of good looks. They just haven't, a lot of things haven't fallen for them.
Lemberger 3, no good. Harper rebound.
You can push it up over double digits here.
3 on the way.
Wow.
Good.
What a half for Larson. Got 11 or 12 points in the half.
She's got 12. You're spot on. That's if our stats are correct, and they're always unofficial here at W7. 1:10 left. That Arrowhead bench is what you hear. There is a lot of noise coming from them, and they're going to get a foul. Frenzel on the floor. That's going to be her second. Bonus throws coming. So Coach Whitty's going to get Frenzel off the floor with those 2 fouls.
With a 12-point lead, no sense of leaving her in and get a cheap, third foul before the half.
Right.
Definitely the right decision there by Coach Whitty.
A game in the other gym that just kicked off, South Milwaukee and Hale. Hale closed us out last night. First free throw up and down.
All right, Ike has cut it down to 11.
Dienberg, the 5'7" senior. Second one short. Ball batted around. Eisenhower comes away with it. Good, strong possession. Coming at you, Coach. I hear it. I don't see it, but I hear it. Great offensive rebound and strong putback by Cameron Hoffman. So Hoffman's going to shoot a couple. And with 1 minute exactly left in this first half, Eisenhower has a chance to cut it to single digits. Goes back to what you were saying.
Yeah, and before
at the 3-minute mark.
And before we're like, okay, if we can get it down to 4 or 5, and now Eisenhower's going, let's just get it under double digits. And they miss last 3 free throws. They've only made 1.
Arrowhead sub. Schleichler back in. The 5'6" senior. Second one, good. So Hoffman gets 1 of 2, so it's a point for the possession after that offensive rebound. 10-point game. 50 seconds remaining. If you're Eisenhower, you can pick up your tempo on defense, because if you're Arrowhead, you just want to run some clock here and go into half with this comfortable lead.
Yeah.
Don't want to give Eisenhower any type of spurt or any momentum push. Drive to lane, caught the bottom of the iron. Here's Eisenhower pushing. Coach Whitty said something, I don't know if it was to an assistant or a player, something about one shot. Oh, up and under. What a shot by Kylie Lemberger.
Thought she might have got an extra step in there, and I think Coach Whitty agrees.
10 seconds and counting. Harper, a little hook, rolls off. Sam's hustle rebound, 5 seconds. Sam's shot, no good. 3, 2, 1. And that'll end it, our first half. Our score at halftime, Arrowhead 32, New Berlin Eisenhower 24. You're watching W7. We're back live, Brookfield Central High School. Just about a minute and a half left of our halftime. Arrowhead 32, Eisenhower 24. With me, Coach Todd Hansen of Kettle Moraine. Coach, thoughts on the first half?
I thought Arrowhead did a really nice job. I was impressed with their defensive quickness. It also helps when you got Harper inside to cause a lot of problems. But I real well defensive first half for Arrowhead. Eisenhower had some looks, but they just didn't make any. And offensively, Arrowhead's running the dribble drive. They've hit some threes. Phoebe's gone to the basket hard and drawn a lot of fouls. Arrowhead's played well. It's
been on both ends. They've played well. However, as you said, Eisenhower had some really good looks, just unable to finish them.
And I think some of that is, you're getting to the basket a little bit and you're worried about maybe Harper coming over for the block and things like that, and you're, taking your eyes off the basket for a second,
and working so hard just to get that shot, to that shot.
Yeah, because like I said, Arrowhead's played a really good man defensively the first half, and, it's been a very good first half for Arrowhead. I've been very impressed with them.
Just a second ago, I cleared off the slate, but our second game today, as we had the schedule posted, Cedarburg and New Berlin West. Currently in the auxiliary gym is South Milwaukee and Hale. So we're going to have games all day. Last one, conclusion of the day, Greenfield against Tosa East in the Aux gym. Gary's in the auxiliary gym today. We flip-flopped, and we're just about set. There's the horn for second half of basketball here at Brookfield Central High School in the Thanksgiving Shootout. Arrowhead in their powder blues with the ball. See what they do, see if Eisenhower does anything defensively differently. No good. Shot, rebound, push. Eisenhower. Dienberg walks it across. Almost by tempo, gauging by that instance that they want to slow this down.
Yeah, Arrowhead staying in their man-to-man defense, and why not? I mean, they had a great defense.
Dienberg to the hoop, and there's Harper.
Yep.
As you noted, Frenzel, Sam's three. Nope.
Good box outs there by Eisenhower.
Pitching ahead, pitch it, next pass. Basket good and a foul.
All right, they can cut it to 5 with the free throw here. Both shots by Arrowhead this half, really good box outs by Eisenhower.
Lemberger has really helped keep Eisenhower in this game offensively. And just like that.
Erickson just picked up her third foul, so she's got to go to the bench.
So you go to your bench.
But they put in Larson, who had 12 first half points. So,
are you saying there's not much of a drop-off?
No, not at all.
Free throw cuts it to 5. Just underway here in the second half. Drive, kick, nothing there. Just a different looking team from a year ago. Arrowhead inside Harper, just too strong.
Yeah.
And Lemberger to the hoop, draws a foul and hits the basket.
And she's keeping them in the game.
That's back-to-back possessions with 2 strong attacks. And so Larson picks up that foul.
Arrowhead's got 2 quick fouls in the half as well.
And that's her second. Free throw good for Lemberger.
Cut it to 4.
5 quick points for her.
Well, every time Eisenhower's made a run and cut it down to 3 or 4, Arrowhead's responded with a 3 or a 5 or 6-0 run of their own.
6 threes made in the first half. Near turnover, but some way, somehow, Frenzel splits the defense and finishes.
Lemberger again with the drive.
Dribble left.
Oh,
3 up, but Lemberger, no good. She's mad at herself right now.
She faded away a little bit. Instead of going up strong, she kind of faded away.
3 on the way, no good. Good strong rebound, going up and snatching it out of the air. Bugoski. 3.
Good.
Dienberg, they cut it to 3.
That one versus her last one. That one had much more arc.
Yep.
Good snap from her wrist. Very different look on that one. 3-point game, 15:30 left, second half. Lob pass inside and a foul. To that point, Larson had been shooting that 3 and then going back left. She just saw a little seam, went baseline, and just lobbed it up to Harper.
Yeah.
Really helps when the tallest player on the floor is on your team. That's
Yeah.
6'3".
I wish we had anyone. Heck, we don't have a 5'11" girl, much less 6'3".
And then you throw in that nice soft touch from Elena. She hits the free throw.
Well, Eisenhower's cut it to 3 like 3 times in this game. They've never been able to get any closer. Ooh, that's. Yep, I was going to say, I thought that was off Eisenhower.
So free throw missed, the battle. Frenzel gets in the mix, unable to chin it and grab it. Deflected out of bounds. Arrowhead ball underneath. Look for, is this a comeback 3? Nope, just that lob into Harper. It's a tough play to stop when you don't have the size to match. And that feathery soft touch drops it in, and the lead just like that is 6.
Yep. Every time they get it to 3, the Arrowhead's responded.
Lamberger.
Yep.
And she drives again and going to go shoot 2 free throws.
She's really been attacking the basket this half.
You have to wonder if Coach Whitty's going to change up the defense or just force everybody else to just work that much harder. Let her do her thing and stop everyone else. See how this plays out in the final 15-13. Free throw, good.
I wouldn't be surprised if Arrowhead went to like a 1-3-1 just maybe for a minute or two just to change things up.
Show a different look. Maybe trap out of it.
Yeah, just give them a different look.
Take them out of the rhythm, because that rhythm right now is Kylie Lemberger, the 5'10 senior, carrying the offense. Got them both.
Back down to 4.
It's kind of a seesaw game, not in so much the leads, as Arrowhead has had the lead from top to bottom, from tip. Frenzel gets a clear out, leaves it short, gets her offensive rebound, has it blocked. Harper cleans it up. A lot of steps and a lot of people getting smacked in the face. And you know they're getting hit in the face because all the masks are dropping. It's you can see it.
Both teams playing hard.
Really hard, battling. Gave that one to Nikki Dienberger. That's her second. Drive, flip it up, no good. Great box out there, 2 bodies.
Ooh.
Took Harper out.
Thought that might have been a double dribble there.
When it happens right in front of us, whoa! I don't think she realized the ball was there. Soft touch, no
in
good.
And out.
More battles.
Frenzel comes down with it. Pulls her mask back up on the dribble.
And there's that 3 on the fast break in transition. Find that corner 3, fired up and hit it.
And back up to 7. Seems like Arrowhead's hit their share of 3s already in this game as well.
And that was Hansen on the 3. Seven-point game. 18-footer, rattles in and out.
Back-to-back shots by Hoffman have gone in and out.
Corner 3, back-to-back, you bet. And the lead's 10. Timeout, Eisenhower. It's a big one. We'll take it with them. You're watching W7. Back live at Brookfield Central High School. Coach Hansen's phone still does not work, so feel free to continue to text him.
That's right. I'm up to 50 text messages that I cannot read.
But on the scoreboard, Arrowhead, 3 different possessions, 3 different times the lead has been cut to 3 or 4, and 3 different times a player for Arrowhead has come out, hit back-to-back threes, and opened the lead back up. And as it sits, it's 45-35. 13:30 left, second half. 3, Lemberger, no good.
Short.
Good offensive rebound. Kick out. Hoffman, no good. Dienberg, skip pass. Hoffman nearly loses it. Lemberger's going to give it a shot again and got it this time.
That's it to 7. That was big because if they don't score there now, it gets another 2 or 3. It's up to 12 or 13. Now it's a 7-point game. And there's a lot of time left, but you don't want to dig yourself too big of a hole.
Do you feel like games, Harper got it, since they've gone to the 2 18-minute halves, that the games just seem to, when you're a coach, that is, you look up and it's like, how is the clock not moving? That's a foul.
Yeah, especially when you're winning.
Especially
absolutely.
when you're winning.
Yeah. But I do like the halves better than the quarters. Especially we get 4 extra minutes a game now.
Sure.
You know, it's just, and I just like the flow a lot better.
Yeah, you always had the stoppage.
Yeah.
You get to that final minute, and you got the teams playing for one shot with 90 seconds left in a quarter.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it was nice having that extra time where you could talk to your kids, but when the quarter ended, but I definitely prefer the halves.
I think most coaches do.
And it's funny because
Lemberger cuts back door, got it.
in college has gone from halves to quarters, but it's different. They reset the fouls after each quarter.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a different.
More along the pro game in that way. 12:25 left, 47-40. Let's get that up there. Missing baskets from both teams here. Inside Harper, kick out. Baseline, Hansen, no good, gets a rebound, throws it up. She got smacked and she's trying to regather herself. Greta Hansen's been the spark in the second half. Back-to-back threes, and now she's gonna go shoot a couple of free throws after stealing that offensive rebound. First free throw short. Second free throw. Could tell it wasn't going when she let it fly and she started leaning to one side as we approach the 12-minute mark. So an empty possession. Spin in the lane. Dienberg,
move.
good. Good, strong finish. 47-42. Pounding that dribble. Hansen to the hoop. Lost it as she was going up. Sprints right back into the play, though. Can't hang your head. Dienberg. No, left it short. Setting up in that corner. 3 on the way, no good. Harper cleans it up.
Oh, nice block.
Block, it's going to stay here.
Number 10, Danielle Schmidt, returns for Arrowhead.
Arrowhead's going to take a timeout with 11:20 left in this one. 47-42. They lead over Eisenhower by 5. You're watching W. Back at Brookfield Central High School, want to thank our sponsor today, Savalia Financial Advisors, dreamplanenjoy.com. That's dreamplanenjoy.com. Coach, we got a 5-point game. It's gotten down to a 3 or 4 a couple different times, and then
like
Arrowhead hits a couple of threes.
Yep.
And opens it back up, and then Eisenhower cuts it back into it.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to get over, the hump of tying it or even taking the lead. And Arrowhead's been making plays every time that Eisenhower cuts it down.
Out of timeout, wanted to get inside.
Wide open three.
Shut it off. They wanted to go inside to Harper. She kicked it out. They got an open 3, missed it, and now as we approach the 11-minute mark.
And as a coach, you'll take that shot,
Sure.
a wide open 3. It just didn't fall.
And Eisenhower that time collapsed on Harper. So we'll see if Eisenhower can cut into it again. It's been the pattern of the day. 3 on the way, long.
Hoffman, I think, has missed like her last 4 or 5 shots from the outside. 2 of them were in and out, but that one wasn't close.
Hoffman, who hit 26 threes a year ago, still trying to find it. She came out firing early on, but the 3 is just not dropping. 10:40 remain. 47-42. Drive, spin, nothing there. It's going to be off Eisenhower. We're going to stay right here. Coach Monfrey calling for and demonstrating the travel that he thought it was as he danced his little pirouette. Foul on the floor. They're going to get Bugoski. They're trying. Bobby's throwing different pronunciations out there. It's not Smith, we know that. Good spin and finish. Phoebe Frenzel. That looked nice. Just smooth right there. $10:15 remains, 49-42. 3 on the way. Got it.
Big 3 there.
That was big. Furstenberg.
Cut it to 4 again.
So the 5'10 junior cuts it to 4. Sam's cut off.
Even though this game is down to 4, and now
Drive,
6,
finishing good.
I mean, it totally felt that Arrowhead has been in control the whole game.
Right. They're dictating the tempo.
Yeah.
Oh, good crossover. Hoffman, can that get her going? That left-hand layup. Will that get the offense to uptick for her?
Oh,
Boy, all of a sudden, we're seeing these great
out.
spin moves on both sides.
Yeah.
51-47, 9:10 remaining. Arrowhead in front by 4.
Whoa,
3 on the way, and good.
Dienberg. That was deep.
And a timeout, Arrowhead. So 9:03 remaining. It's a 1-point game. Show you our schedule for the day. This is game 1 of 4 in this gym. Gary is in the Aux gym currently with South Milwaukee and Hale. After this one, Cedarburg and New Berlin West, followed by Divine Savior Holy Angels in McGuanago, and we'll finish up the night here in the gym, Pius and Germantown. So 9:03 remaining. This has been a fun one. Just when you think somebody's going to pull away, that's somebody being the Arrowhead in most
every
cases.
time, yeah. Nice little run here by Eisenhower to get it to 1. They've had cut it to 3 about 3 or 4 different times and never got any closer than that. And Arrowhead always pushed the lead back up to 7-10, and now Eisenhower has finally got it under 3, and they've got it down to 1. Really good basketball game, especially early in the year. A lot of times early in the year, both teams aren't running running all cylinders yet and things like that. And it's been a well played game.
Sure. Well, you don't have sets. You don't have you don't have an opportunity to change up defenses too often because you just haven't worked on it enough.
And there's been very few turnovers in this game. And usually early in the season you see a lot of turnovers, and there's been very few turnovers by both teams.
Yeah, great point. Both teams' benches trying to get their teams fired up. Again, no crowd, as you're aware, unfortunately. We hope you're enjoying it.
Oh, they had Harper posted up. They weren't able to get her the ball.
Yeah, and they've got too many bodies around her now.
Yep.
Still forced inside. She's got it. Goes left side. Great defense, Kendall Witt. I've looked at the wrong dimensions. I don't want to say her height.
I'm going to say she looks about 5'10", 5'11".
That's what I was going to say, and she did a great job of going high hands. The sophomore did a real nice job on Harper.
Eisenhower's running the flex right now. A staple when Coach Schmidt was there.
Harper, great job, help side. Ooh, got away with a travel, sure did. 7:45 remaining. Good possession here for Eisenhower with a chance to take the lead. Hoffman, no good. Arrowhead pushes.
Phoebe.
Pull up, 15-footer, no good. Back iron.
Good shot. I mean, just good pull up, just didn't fall.
Good pass. Nothing there. Good defense.
So Eisenhower's got a second possession here to try to take the lead.
3 on the way.
No, short.
Way short. Go. Arrowhead pushes. Eisenhower's defense has picked up the last couple minutes, doing a real nice job. Collapsing, helping out in the middle, and taking away the shot on the outside. There it is again, active hands. They left the seat. There it is. But it's cut off the layup. That was a layup, and great hands.
Mm-hmm.
Caitlin Nee coming off the bench.
And there was no foul there at all. I mean, she just totally stripped the ball. Yep.
6:56 remaining, 51-50. Going Van Halen on you.
Watch the lob to Harper here.
They've run it 3 times.
There it is.
Much better job taking it away this time. Harper, little hook, no good. Battle deflected out of bounds. Both teams looking a little heavy-legged right now. They're playing so hard on both ends.
Dienberg back in for Eisenhower.
And Arrowhead's going to go full court.
Yeah, that's a new look. We haven't seen any pressed by either team so far in this game. Eisenhower's going to go with the...
6:40 remaining. Skip pass, cross court. Drive, kick, 3 on the way. Good! And Eisenhower has the lead.
Nee. Is that her first basket of the game?
It is. Caitlin Nee coming out, giving them a spark. 5'9" junior. And for only the second time today, Arrowhead trails. And now with possession, slowing everything up.
Kind of a clear out for Phoebe.
And the help side is there.
Yeah, Eisenhower's got 5 girls in the lane, basically. And then you just close out quickly on the shooters on the outside.
1-4 low is the call. You hear them.
Yep.
Pretty customary call. They want Phoebe to go one-on-one.
Yes, they do. Good. Well, she traveled.
Sure did.
Yep, and they called it.
That's the right call.
Yep, she did travel. Coach Whitty.
He wanted to argue, then he went, that's the right call.
Yep.
He had a little, I think he wanted to say, why didn't he call it? But he knew that it was the right call. So Eisenhower just wouldn't go away, could not go away, and now with a 2-point lead possession, 5:30 left. Great first game here on day 2.
Yeah, that's an excellent game. And 2 really good teams and 2 really good programs.
Right.
These teams have been represented.
Lemberger 3, got it!
These teams have been represented at state over the last, decade. They've won. Well, Eisenhower's won a few state titles. Arrowhead's been up there. I mean, these are 2 very good programs. It's a huge possession for Arrowhead.
Yep. Now down 5.
Yep.
You could say they want to get into Harper, but Harper's she's been frustrated by Witt, who's given big minutes.
Yep.
For Eisenhower, and that's a travel. Sure is.
And it's one of those things like you won't see in the box score. It might look like Witt hasn't done anything, but she's playing really good defense, and those are things that go unseen in a box score.
Exactly.
It seems, these days it seems like the only thing people think of is that you play good if you score.
Correct.
And that's the furthest thing from the truth.
And that's why, how do you say this? You hear a lot of complaints. My kid can score. They scored 6 points.
Yeah.
This person only scored 1. Why is this person playing more than this?
Yep.
Because it's not about the points. They don't understand the huge minutes right now that Kendall Witt has given them.
Yep.
And it's helped because Harper, they went inside twice.
Yep.
She was unable to finish. And on the flip side of that, Eisenhower has now taken that lead with back-to-back threes. It was only a matter of time. What do we got?
3 seconds.
It was only a matter of time. They were getting the shots. We talked about it early. It was a matter of time before those shots started to fall.
It's one of those things, too, like with roles, everyone can't be a scorer. And you look at the NBA when Dennis Rodman, I mean, that guy never scored, but he's the best rebounder in the game. And he was one of the best defenders in the game. And you need girls that are going to play defense and defend. Everyone can't score. There's only one basketball.
4:15 remaining, 3 on the way. No good. Harper, nope, Witt again. Had
Good.
great position, and Harper's going to pick up the foul.
Yep. Neither team in the bonus yet. That's just the 5th team foul on Arrowhead. Eisenhower's got 4 themselves. Been a clean half, basically.
Yeah. Really clean game, to your point.
Absolutely.
The turnovers just aren't there. Neither team.
Nope. I mean, there's been a couple, but
of course you're going to have that.
But a very clean game.
As we approach the 4-minute mark.
2 great players are going there. Dienberg trying to drive on Frenzel.
Long scoring drought for Arrowhead. In the meantime, Eisenhower continues to get the looks. 3 on the way.
Oh,
Lemberger. Nope, knocked out of bounds. Going to stay there, sure.
She's got to be mad at herself. She had a 2-footer and didn't even draw on the iron, but she got the offensive rebound. Sam's back in for Arrowhead.
Unofficially, Lemberger with 25.
Wow.
15 in the second half.
Wow.
And you don't want to say it's a quiet 25 because we've talked about her.
Oh,
there it
nice
is. We're going to make that 27.
Nice play.
That's that up screen, and you forgot about the cutter. And it's 58-51. And that's what Arrowhead needed. Phoebe Frenzel, the senior, taking it to the hoop, finishing.
Arrowhead needed a basket big time there.
Of any kind.
Any kind. And now they can cut it to 4. I mean, there's still a ton of time left.
3:39 to be exact. Team fouls, 5 apiece. Eisenhower with 3 timeouts remaining. Arrowhead 2. Free throw's good. Frenzel hits it. 4-point game. It's funny, we were talking about Eisenhower. They cut it to 4, they cut it to 3.
Yeah.
Now it's Arrowhead doing it.
Yep.
Late help. Frenzel was high hand, but she was too late. She was moving.
And Dienberg did a really nice job there of using her body to draw the contact.
3:29 remaining.
That's the 6th-team foul on Arrowhead, so they will be in the bonus the rest of the way, Eisenhower. But this one is 2 shots by Dienberg. Oh, misses the first.
72% a year ago, misses the first. .58, 54, 3:29 remaining. Again, 72% from the line last year.
Yeah, every free throw now is really important, obviously, with the amount of time remaining.
And you have to, and misses them both. But Lemberger tips it. Thought she was going to come away with it. And it's got to be different shooting free throws in a quiet gym. You're used to noise.
Yeah.
Pull up, Frenzel. Got it. 2-point game.
Like if Dienberg would have made one of the 2 free throws, it's just, it's a 3 or 4-point game instead of a 2.
Shooting free throws in a quiet gym, in practice it's one thing, but when it's a game and you're expecting something, and all of a sudden you're like, you hear your thoughts.
Yep.
much, much louder than previously. 3:11 remaining.
Well, and you're looking at the scoreboard. You're looking at how much time is left. You're looking about, oh my gosh, if I don't make this, now we're,
And then you miss the first one, and you're thinking.
Yeah, and they're kids.
Yep. That's why you always, when people, you should do this, you play the game because they're kids, and you never know what's going to happen. Happens at every level, especially at this level. Lemberger, 3.
Off. Great look, too.
Arrowhead pushes. Larson.
Oh, nice
to the
play.
hoop.
Nice attack there, though.
Just spun out. Eisenhower walking it across the timeline with the ball and the lead. 2:40 remaining.
They're back to running the flex. They've been running the flex a lot the second half here. They've got a lot of good looks out of it. Oop, Phoebe switched there on it. Almost got a steal.
Went wrong hand, though. Good job by Harper staying down.
Out of the lane. Yep, called
timeout. Smart timeout right there by Coach Monfrey.
They were about a half a second away from a 3-second call. Great timeout by Coach Monfrey.
And this possession is important. With 2:21 remaining, recap where we're at. Game 1 of 4. It was all Arrowhead for about the first first 3 quarters of this game.
Absolutely.
And a switch was flipped, and it's been Eisenhower the last 6 minutes or so. They currently lead 58-56. Each team with 2 timeouts. Arrowhead 6 team fouls. Eisenhower 5. But offensively, Kylie Lemberger has been outstanding. 17 second half points, of course unofficially. 27 for the game. On the other side, it's been a balance for primarily Phoebe Frenzel. Early on in the second half, they had that Greta Hansen back-to-back 3 possession. That took a 3-point game to 9. We thought Arrowhead was going to pull away. Didn't happen. Eisenhower just kept chipping away, and Arrowhead went on a huge scoring drought of about 4.5 minutes. In the meantime, Eisenhower starts hitting shots. Those shots that you said they were getting the looks, just not finishing, they started to finish.
Yep. Then they hit some big threes, and it's going to be a good final 2:21 here. This has been an excellent basketball game.
We keep harping on that, but it really has been a well-played game, especially being so early in the season. Yeah. And something I hadn't thought about till you mentioned it. There just haven't been the turnovers.
No, there really haven't.
Just strong possession each way, a lot of missed shots, but open shots, and
But you'd rather have a missed shot than a turnover.
100 out of 100 times. However, that's the early in the season. You don't know what kind of legs you have. You're working so hard on both ends. So we're back. Eisenhower with the ball in their flex set right now. Does Harper have to come out that far? And there's near steal, getting on the floor. Arrowhead comes away with it. Sams to the hoop, pull up, bank, good.
Man, she almost lost control of the ball. See, Phoebe switched on the down screen both times, almost had the steal before, and this time she switched again and did get the steal.
Shot on the way.
Oh,
good.
Wow, I thought it was off. From this angle, it looked like it was going to be off to the right, but big 3 there by Dienberg.
Only a 2.
Ooh, they called it a 2.
A deep 2. If you're going to shoot from that far, get behind that line.
Wow, from here.
We don't know if a foot was on the line. We're on the opposite. That was opposite end of us.
It seemed like it was a long shot,
right.
though.
1:20 remaining. Look inside, Frenzel. Fouled on the floor. It's only the 6th foul, so they're going to have to run.
Watch the lob here to Harper.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're going to go away from that because they defended it so well last time, unless they have a slip. That's where you have the screener slip. They're changing it up. 60 to 58.
Both
Eisenhower.
teams have 6 fouls now, so it's going to be bonus both ways the rest of the game.
There's the screen. There's a kick out now. I thought Frenzel was supposed to drop. I'll get it out. Come on now.
Oh, Phoebe clearing out for Phoebe.
No. Oh, and she lost
defense.
it. We're going to have a tie-up, and it's going to be Eisenhower ball if the scoreboard is right. Yep, it is. 1:12 remaining. See what kind of defense they throw at them. Now, what I was trying to ask you before is when they run in their flex, Harper's coming out pretty high on Bugoski.
Yep.
Does she need to do that?
No.
I don't think she's a threat to shoot a 3.
No, she's not at all. And now Eisenhower's not running the flex.
Nope.
They're kind of a 5
dribble
out
drive,
right now. They got nobody in the post. It's kind of more of a 5 out right now. And
Yep.
I don't know if they're trying to stall here or what, because
It's working because we're down to 45 seconds, and there's a foul.
Yep. Well, Dienberg went to the line not too long ago and missed both free throws.
And you have to wonder if she has to be thinking about it. She's a human.
Yep, and it's bonus now. Again,
72% a year ago. But at the 2:21 mark, she stepped to the line and missed back-to-back free throws.
And
this is a bonus.
Yep, so obviously the first one's the huge one. If she makes the first, he pushes it up to 3. Oh, that was nothing but net. That was pure.
A lot more confident in that one.
Yep, and this is a big one now because if you makes this, it's a 2-possession game instead of a 1-possession game.
Each team with 2 timeouts. And then you have to decide, are you going to go for the 2 or the 3?
Yep. I think right now, if I'm Arrowhead, I just go for the best shot. You do not need a 3 right now at all.
If it's an open 3, you shoot it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, try to get to the hoop.
If it's a good look, you take it, but otherwise.
Frenzel to the hoop, and that's a pretty good look. That's a finish.
That was a really nice hesitation.
There's the pressure. 30 seconds. Timeout. Eisenhower. 26.3 remaining. We'll take it with them. You're watching back at Brookfield Central High School, the Thanksgiving Shootout, Game 1 of Day 2.
It's a dandy here.
It's an outstanding game, a W7 Classic, no doubt. 26.3 remaining, Eisenhower to inbound.
And if you're Arrowhead here, I think you go a few seconds, try to get a steal, and then when you don't get the steal, you got to foul.
Ooh, near steal. Play the defense, clock's ticking, 17 now, 17.1, and they're going to send Kylie Lemberger to the line.
And it's a bonus again, so you got to make the first one. And if she does miss, Arrowhead can tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3.
She was second on the team in attempts a year ago, shooting 69%.
And Coach Woody called the full timeout. Kind of try to ice her.
62-60 the score. Again, what are you going to do? Now you have to start thinking a little bit more about the 3, depending on what she does.
Yep.
Because you can't extend the game so much.
I think if she makes both, you just got to get the best, quickest shot you can get. If it's a 3, great. If it's not, because you'd be down 2 possessions at that point.
So you would think they'd go the same approach. Try to get Phoebe to drive, and if she has a kick out,
exactly.
And otherwise, maybe a lob to Harper. But other than that,
now if she makes the first and misses the second, obviously, if you're Arrowhead, I'm thinking, well, there's going to be, 15 to 10 seconds left, and you're coming down the court. You got to set up a play for a 3 at that point. I'm going for a 3 at that point.
Okay, that was my question because
I'm not going for the quick 2.
However, that they're going to want to shoot a 3. So if you get that wide open layup, do you take it?
Well, it's one of those things too. It's not like NBA where you can advance the ball up the court and things like that on timeouts. I'm taking the 3.
Well, there it is. Coach Hansen says we're going 3, and it's hard to argue.
And we'll see. Obviously, this all dictates if she made the first and missed the second.
Correct.
So, she could miss the first here. Now Arrowhead can take the best shot they want.
69% a year ago. Lemberger, second half, 17 points.
Ooh.
Off the mark.
So
Harper comes away with it.
Tie or win the game right here.
Frenzel, all the way to the hoop. Lays it off the glass and missed it. Clock ticking, 7 seconds exactly.
Wow, she had a great look there. Well, and they're still in the bonus. So it's not like 2 points. Eisenhower's going to have to make free throws here. Now, if she makes both, the game is basically over. And it's one of those things, if she makes the first.
Dienberg, who missed 2, then hit 2, steps to the line.
Now, if she makes the first and misses the second, if I'm Eisenhower, I'd let her dribble a few dribbles and then foul
her.
Then, they're going to be in the bonus. They can't do a 3.
Correct. Up and good.
Well, we'll see what happens. Now, obviously, she makes it. The game is basically over.
They do have a timeout remaining, pulling the players off the line.
Yeah, you don't want to get that stupid foul underneath at this point.
Coach Woody uses that last timeout, trying to ice the free throw shooter, try to set up a play, a little bit of both.
So this is what I would tell if I'm Coach Monfrey. Arrowhead is now out of timeouts. So if they make this free throw, you don't even need to play defense.
Nope.
Because
you just need to get the ball in. You don't want to let them roll it and save time.
Yeah, but
once it gets under 5 seconds, just stand there.
I mean, if she shoots with 5 seconds to go, the game is over because they don't even have to grab the basketball.
Now, she misses.
Yep.
Take away anything on the outside.
Yep.
In all likelihood, it's going to be Frenzel driving.
Yep. See, what I would do then, too, if she does miss, if I'm Coach Monfrey, I'm telling my team, spread out all the way along the three-point line.
Yep.
Everyone is on the three-point line on the corners, the wings, and the top. So you've taken that, and you're going to make them shoot a 25-footer at that point for their best shot.
Right.
If she misses.
If she makes it,
or you could go the other way and say, okay, that's foul them before they even get the shot off. But then you got Harper.
You don't want to do that because you get with Harper
a 6'3" girl, she gets the offensive rebound and scores, and all of a sudden you got a 3-point play.
The joys of coaching.
Yep.
Sitting here, you're never going to be wrong. Just remember that.
So we'll see, Dienberg with a big free throw here. And if you see what Eisenhower is doing, they're keeping the girl right behind Dienberg.
Second one is good. All but academic at this point.
Yep, they don't have to do anything.
Inbound to Harper, deflected. Eisenhower comes away with it. That's going to end it.
Wow, great game.
Fantastic, well-played game.
Nice comeback by Eisenhower.
Absolutely. They wouldn't go away, and in the end, they come away with the victory.
Real impressed with both teams, though. These teams at the end of the year are going to make deep runs in the postseason. Hopefully we get to that point.
Players of the game, I think on Eisenhower's side, I think it's Kylie Lemberger. She would not let them go too deep in the hole and ended up with a monster second half.
I would say that, and I would probably say Phoebe for Arrowhead, but we'll see what Coach Monfrey and Coach
I would
Whitty.
agree on both sides. But, I mean, what a great game. Great way to start off day 2. As they're discussing, seeing who the player of the game is. The official votes are coming in. Lemberger is the Arrowhead choice.
Yep.
I had 18 second half points.
For Lemberger? Wow.
And then Sarah Larson for the U, Arrowhead, hit those back-to-back threes.
Yeah.
So we got to talk about more players. So Sarah Larson gets the player of the game from Eisenhower, those back-to-back threes, which looked like it was going to open up that lead that you had talked about. Mm-hmm. It went from 4 to 10. But credit to Eisenhower, would not go away, just kept chipping away. And it was pretty much because Kylie Lemberger refused to let them get too deep.
Yep. And the seniors made all the big plays for Eisenhower down the stretch. Lemberger, a senior. Dienberg, a senior. Hoffman, a senior. But they got some big minutes from Witt off the bench to guard Harper. Real impressed with both teams, but real impressed how Eisenhower didn't lose their composure and were able to didn't dig themselves too big of a hole and were able to come back.
You have to wonder if you play these two teams about 10 times, it's about a 5-5 split the way they both played so well.
Absolutely.
But you're spot on. Kendall Witt came off the bench to give huge minutes, and Caitlin Nee, remember, it was her three-pointer that gave them the lead.
And I think that was her only basket of the game.
I think it was her only shot of the game, and it was huge, and it was pure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you talk about a couple of role players that hadn't done much because they've been, we hadn't seen them, and all of a sudden, big defensive plays, big shots. I mean, just a great game.
Yep, very good game.
That's game 1. Coach Hanson's going to leave us. He's got to go get his phone fixed.
Yep. Hopefully I'll be
Coach
back.
Gavinsky's going to step in. He's showing up as we speak. Game 2 on the docket here, Cedarburg and New Berlin West at approximately 12:30. You've been watching